Chapter 1. The hospital at night. The darkness filled the hospital's cold corridors with a suffocating silence. It was midnight, and Dr. Elif, after a long day, was walking down the hallway to check on a patient's room. There was no one around. The rain pelted against the window, and the wind outside seemed to shake the panes in eerie whispers. Elif stuffed her hands into her pockets and walked quickly. Then, from one of the rooms, a strange sound came. At first, it seemed like just a rustling, but then it turned into a faint whisper. "Help me, Dot." The voice echoed down the empty hallway, sending a shiver down Elif's spine. She carefully opened the door to the room. It was dark. Only a dim light bulb flickered in the corner of the room, casting a shadow. The room was empty, but something was there. A piece of paper was moving slowly across the floor. As she bent down to pick it up, Elif noticed something else. The old painting on the wall seemed to be staring at her. The eyes, they were looking at her. In a cold sweat, Elif rushed out of the room, but her worrying only grew. Strange things had begun happening at the hospital ever since. Objects were disappearing. Patients were waking up in fear in the middle of the night. One morning, there were rumors of noises coming from the hospital's old wing. But there was something more. No one even remembered the old wing because it had been abandoned for years. Driven by curiosity, Elif decided one night to explore that wing. She slowly made her way through the hospital, passing corridor after corridor, until she reached the door to the old section. She opened it and stepped inside. It was as if time had stopped here. Hospital furniture covered in dust, walls faded with age, old lamps flickering in the dark. But the most disturbing thing was the silhouette that appeared in the shadows. To be continued.